Okay, back again with real money trades for my masterclass over at simpleswitch.teachable.com. If you go over there and take my masterclass, it will get you up to speed on what I'm doing with this real money trading series, growing a small account in the futures market and with swing trading. And I chose the futures market to go with this because I don't have to worry about the PDT rule and I can day trade. In my masterclass, I take you from day one to I want to be a trader, then selecting a broker, opening an account, then teaching you how I build winning strategies that fits you. So I call it the PLG, personality, lifestyle, and goals. But not just that, strategies that have a proven statistical probability of success. Once we build our strategies, then we build a trade plan to go with those strategies. Two completely different things, traders. You need a good strategy and a good trade plan to be successful. Then I sim trade those strategies, and now we're into the real money trading portion of building a winning strategy. That is what this series is about. I plan on trading these accounts until the end of 2023, and we'll see how far we can grow them in 1 year's time. Now, I don't know if these strategies are going to be successful. We're going to find this out together, and if they're not, hopefully I can tweak them along the way to make them successful. I started my futures account with $1,700 because that was the bare minimum I felt like I could start with. And then I started my swing trading account with $2,000. Again, I felt that was the bare minimum I can start with. In my masterclass, I explain all these details and why I make the decisions, what you're seeing on the screens, the charts that you're seeing, all the tools, all that stuff. This class can benefit beginner traders and pro traders alike. I do trade with my algorithm, but you don't need that in order to benefit from my masterclass. You can trade with whatever tool it is for you. If you're thinking about taking somebody else's class, my masterclass can help you choose what other strategy might be right for you. This way, if you're going to spend a lot of money to buy somebody else's strategy, it would really be good if that strategy would fit you. And I teach you all about that in my masterclass, so go check it out. But for now, let's get into today's video. Okay, so here we are back in the futures market with the red light, green light strategy on the MES 30-minute candles. Getting ready to jump into this long with one contract. So I kind of don't want to take this trade because the market closes today. It's Friday. And then I'm not going to be available on Monday or Tuesday, but I should have some time maybe Sunday night to manage this trade. And then I'm going to be completely disconnected for 2 days. Let's see here. We got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, confirming. All right. Confirmed and we're in. So I'm going to be completely disconnected for a few days, which means, so I did the markup so I can see what my risk is. Remove, I'm going to redo it to match the right numbers, but the risk stays the same. So yeah, so because I can't manage it for those 2 days, if this trade takes a while, might not go so well for me. So, but I'm in. We're going to take this trade. Algo's saying to take it. I'm taking it. So let's go ahead and put the OCO order in, and then we'll go ahead and put it in my strategy manager. All right, let's see. Hopefully we can get out of this trade before the end of the day, and we can make some money. All right, so here we are. So we're long, so we're going to sell to get out. Let's see here. Why did it do that? All right, so I got my limit order there. My stop right here, and then we're going to go ahead and change our stop, my stop order, cancel replace, to 2 contracts so that I can speed bump this. 2 contracts, confirm, and send. All right, there we go. So our speed bump is in, and we're good to go. So now speed bumping is, something I do in the futures market occasionally, depending on the ticker. It's something I do in day trading, depending on the ticker, but it's not necessary. It's basically just like a second strategy. That's the way I see it. Strategy 1 is this trade we're in right now. If I speed bump it, that's a whole nother trade. That's a whole nother thing. It's like having 2 strategies that get to work together, but not necessary for me to be successful in the markets. I know some people, they look at it and they're like, oh, I wish I could speed bump. I can't make any money because I can't speed bump. But you can speed bump if you're in the futures market. And if you're day trading, you don't need to speed bump if you have a strategy that doesn't require it. Like if you're still getting a 75, 80%, or, really depending on what tools you're using, you should get better than 80% success rate in day trading. And you don't need a speed bump. Speed bump is like bonus money on a second strategy. It's because the reason is when you have a strategy of like 80% win rate that's basically, out of every 10 trades, you're only going to have maybe 2 losers. So if that's the case, every 2 weeks, you might speed bump twice. So if speed bump was a standalone strategy, you're taking 2 trades over 2 weeks. That's not a whole lot of trades. Now, maybe that works for you because maybe you only want to trade, a couple days a week or a couple times or whatever. But for me, it's not. So that's why, speed bump is more of a bonus money strategy because it doesn't happen very often. And the main strategy is what has to carry me. And that's why that has to have a success rate. I'd like to have it, above 80%. But really anything above 70, I can make money on. Below 70, I can't make money. I know it's crazy to think, but if I have a strategy that's like 65%, it's like a slow bleed out to account destruction. And I did a video, it's here on my channel, 60 to 70% win rate. If you go over there and check it out, search that on my channel, 60 to 70% win rate. And you can see why anything under 70% is really bad. So at least with the way I trade as a 1-to-1 risk reward. I know there are traders out there that say they have a 2-to-1 risk reward, but I don't know how accurate that is. There might be opportunities for 2-to-1, but to get that consistently, what's the success rate? Is that like a 55% win rate? And you have a 2-to-1, like it's pretty hard to do that on a consistent basis. Or you can do it, but your trade frequency goes down so much that maybe it's not worth doing it. So there's a couple of things to think about, traders, when you're looking at your strategies. Is what's the success rate, right? What is that? And then the second thing is, what is that success rate based on? Is that based on every available trade? And are you available to take every available trade, right? What does that look like? Next is what's the trade frequency that happens? And then after that, so is that 1 trade a week? Is that 10 trades a week? What's that frequency? And then after that, what is the risk to reward scenario? Is it a 1 risk to 1 reward? You're risking $100 to make $100? Are you risking $50 to make $100? You're risking $200 to make $100? What is that? It's not bad. I mean, you can risk $400 to make $50 as long as the rest of the numbers work out and you can be profitable. Then hey, that's what you want to do. Go for it, right? But once you've answered all those questions, then you can really see what the profitability is with the strategy you think you're going to trade. So, and then of course you got to sim trade and all that stuff to make sure that what you think is actually accurate. So, and that's just sorry, I just dropped my phone. And that's just a couple of the variables that are, at play when you look at strategies and profitability in trading. There's lots of variables that go into whether or not you'll be profitable. You could have a successful strategy, but you're not successful because of those variables. So something to think about. But anyway, we're in this trade. I'm going to mark up an alert right here. I want to know when it gets to this level so I can start looking to trail profit. Create an alert at or above. Yeah. There we go. And then one last thing is some strategies out there tell you that, you take half of your money off the table. Like it moves a certain amount and you take half off, and moves another amount and you take another portion off, and you scale out of your trade. But really what that a lot of times translates to is that your stop is still where your stop is. So if the max hit, like your last exit is at a 1-to-1 profit, risking 100 to make 100, you're not really risking 100 to make 100 because you're scaling out. So really you're risking 100 to make $65, $70, right? So now you have to look at those numbers and then factor that into your probabilities and then start to really see how that plays out. Is it lucrative or is that a slow bleed out over time? So just some food for thought for you traders that I know are out there looking at different strategies and seeing what other traders are doing and trying to find ways to improve your game. Something to think about. Write those things down and then go back and do your homework. All right, I'll bring the conclusion to you. Okay, so we just got the alert to come in and check on this trade. So we're just about getting above that 4094. 4094 is pretty much where we want to get that stop moved up to. So I'm going to go ahead and take this limit order off. I'm just going to trail the stop now. Make sure I got one contract in the window. 9475 would be ideal, but whatever, we're close. And if I get out of this trade here, good to go. It's only a few hours left of the trading day. I won't be stuck in it all weekend. And then I'll be good to go. Peace of mind. Like I don't have to worry about what's going on with that trade. Do I need to manage it? Like what's happening here? Let's see here. Limit order. Come on, go back up. Uh-oh, did I miss the opportunity? Right here, you can see some resistance area right here. Boom, boom, and now we're getting it again. So we'll see. Come on, push through there. Well, what I am going to do is move my stop to at least break even. If it wants to come back down, I'll just be out. 40860. So if I sell right here, I'll definitely be profitable, I should say, by like $1 or $2. Like it'll pay for commissions and put it like a couple bucks in my pocket. So we'll see what this does. This could come all the way back down, go red and sink, right? Like it could be a big, like this looked like it was going great and then bam. So yeah, we'll see what happens. This big red candle over here looked like it was going good in the beginning. So maybe this will follow back up. Now I wish I would have just had my limit order right there and it's been like, oh look, I'm out. So you can see clearly a lot of resistance in this area right here. We'll see if this thing can get through it. All right, there we go. So we're out of the trade. If I'm fine to be out of it, this I don't have to worry about it when I'm definitely going to be completely disconnected. So I'd like to set it and forget it. All good, right? Set it, forget it. It's nice. But I like to get those alerts to let me know that stuff is happening. You know, if set it and forget it, then when I hit my stop, my phone alerts me. Or I hit my target, my phone alerts me. And then I like to be able to go into my phone and check my account to make sure that I didn't do something stupid or something weird didn't happen or whatever. So being completely disconnected over the weekend and going into the first few days of next week, I'm not going to be able to double check when those things happen. So that's why I do not want to be in the trade for that. So yeah, so I'm happy to be out. Take my $7 or after commissions $3 or whatever that is. Let's put it in the My Strategy Manager, and then next week we'll look for some new trades. Okay, so here's our trade right here on this line, 111. 4087 was our entry, our exit, one contract, 30-cent move. We made, what do we make? P&L $1.50 basically. Is that what we did? Hold on a second. Let me double check my numbers. So we got in at 40. Oh, there we go. 4086. I put that in wrong. I was like, why is it not matching up? We got in at 4086, out at 40875. All right, there we go. So 750 is what we made after commissions, $2.50. I put hit the target, but I got greedy because it hit that first line. And right now, the red light, green light strategy with the MES specifically on the 30-minute candle is to look for that single target and then look to bounce out. But I wanted to try to squeeze a little more out of this trade. Thought I was going to break above that. It might not. And got a little greedy, or I could have just got out right there based on what the current plan is. But I wanted to squeeze a little more out. Thought I would go a little higher based on my opinion. And I was wrong. And now I end up with a couple dollars instead of the $40 we could have had. So that's pretty unfortunate. Over at scaling ladders. So right there, we are in that scale up position to where I can start scaling up, which is awesome. And then the dashboard. So that's going to be it for January. Oh, man, I think about it. I wish I could have got like $50. Well, we already got 1,000 actually. So never mind. So 1,900 is what we carried over from last year. We are at $2,949. So I got at least $1,000, $1,049 for January. So pretty sweet. And then again, 3,700 we started with combined between futures and swing trading. And we're at $6,649 combined. Futures account, we started at $1,700. We're up $2,984, which is pretty sweet. In swing trading, we started with $2,000, and right now we're sitting at $3,665. So pretty awesome. We have a couple open trades right now that are doing fantastic. So yeah, we'll see how this next month, February, shapes up. Could be a good month. All right, everybody. See you on the next video.